Hello everyone, and welcome to Munch Media Plays the Banner Saga Free. My name is Ralph, and this is episode 4, I think. Yeah, 4. Yeah, let's just hop right into it. Quick recap, the Church have attacked the city, things are falling apart, the party is disintegrating, my clansmen are disintegrating, it's no good. And yeah, things are looking a bit rough for us all. The king is dead, that's everything. Yeah, the king finally died at the hand of Aruga's poison. Which is not the best, given that we now have giant holes in the walls and this giant, nasty army attacking us. Something you might notice actually before I hop into it, this should hopefully look a lot sharper than the previous episodes. What was happening before is I have a 1440p monitor, so I was playing at 1440p and then downscaling in the recording to 1080p, which was kind of making stuff like a bit blurred. So what I'm doing this time is just recording in the raw footage in 1440p, and then in the edit I'm going to try to downscale it, and hopefully that will maintain more of the quality of the image. But yeah, let's hop into our heroes. I've just kind of realised that over the last 3 episodes I really haven't, double checked what everyone's roles are in the party and, what their stats are. Plus we've got a bunch of renown, we can probably level some people up. And I haven't, looked at their items to figure out what I'm doing with them. I think I'm going to, leave Rook as is, and Petrus as well. It's mainly, my side characters. Not even side characters, but the rest of my party who just don't seem to be as prepared, shall we say, as the rest. So I think I'm going to level up good old Hogan, since he seems to be a mainstay of my party now. All of the Val have gone. For this dude, I think I'm just going to start boosting up his kind of special abilities. Yeah, seems alright. Get him up to level... Oh, I can almost level him up to level 10. Right. And let's bring up... You know, I really haven't used Luden in a while. I want to see if I can level him up just a little bit. See if I can push him into somebody who I really like having in the party. Because right now he's a little bit weak. Compared to the others, but having a spearman seems like it's going to be real handy going on, especially if I'm forming lots of shield walls and defensive barriers. And I think I want him to have bonus crit damage moving forward. Oh wait, I can level up. Yeah, screw it, let's level him up again. It means I'm going to be kind of lowish on renown moving forward. Hopefully I can grab some stuff as the game goes forward. But yeah, let's just level him up, keep this bonus stat moving forward, and let's give him some willpower, some special willpower moves, I think. Let's give him stubborn. Gives him a chance to regain willpower as the fight goes on. And what's this one? Resist? Yeah, sure, let's give him a bit more resistance to armor damage. Hopefully keep him a bit stronger as things move forward. And yeah, let's see if there's any cool abilities we can give. Ah, yeah, that was right. I bought this last time. I need to give this to somebody with a shield. You know, I might give that to Petrus, and then see if I can give this. Oh, nobody else is level 10 at the moment. But this thing is so handy. This thing is so handy. That might be really good to give to one of the Horseborn when they level up a bit more. Maybe Luden. I'm going to give it to Luden. Not sure what he was using before. I think it was this. Ah, that's no good. That's way worse. Only 2 stats. Bleh. Right. Enough managing. Let's get into Ruga and find out what the hell the state of the kingdom is. Okay, once again, reading through it just so that, you know, we don't read at different speeds and then end up waiting for each other. Rook. You crash furiously through Ruger's cell door, grabbing his full attention. This has to end now. There are people dying by the minute to asunder, the walls falling as we speak, and still your clansmen fight against us. I don't deserve all the credit. There are many players in this game. This is no feigned board game. Now Meinhof is dead, and your men revel in it. We're all about to join him. You have every opportunity to come sooner and make a deal. Sounds like you need me now, more than ever. Are you kidding me? You've only lost your... Why should we even let you live now? Lass, Meinhof died days ago. He just didn't know it. That poison had no cure. When I learned the menders were forbidden from touching the mind, I found a suitable venom. He died in his sleep, dreaming the most horrific visions, or so I've been told. You vicious son of a bitch. Have you ever witnessed a city turn hungrily upon itself like a starving wolf eating its own cubs? Have you witnessed the rape, slaughter, and torture of thousands, the sounds and smell of it? I have. Oh, and when that chaos spills over the edge, there is no cure, just like Meinhof. Should I die, you will see these things for yourself, I promise you that. So maybe now you will listen carefully to what I want. Ooh, boy. Shit. Okay, what are our options? Only if your followers raise a hand to help instead of hunting us. No, you're going to listen to me now. I don't think that's gonna work. You know what? I don't have time for this. Shit. I'm gonna listen to what he wants and hope that there's some way of just just only fighting one battle at a time, because I do not want to have to fight humans and the dredge at the same time. I'll hear what he has to say. They could be convinced. All it would take is joining your banner to mine. No. And make you the ruler of the end of the world. Don't worry. I'll leave you in charge of the war. It's peacetime I care about. I'll even remain locked up here for now, if that makes it easier for you to swallow. Why would I believe a word you say? You shouldn't. Let the banner speak for us. You will be under my protection, and nobody will dare touch you. I'm a man of peace at heart. No, you're not, you... It's just no, forget it. It's just another game. Although I do kind of want to punch him. But no, it's just another game. Forget it. This is not a game you win by choosing not to play. Do you know why I do this? Do what, you piece of trash? Deceive, leech on mankind? Why I speak on behalf of the people you despise so much? Why I have always done so? Because they will always be here, no matter how hard you pretend they don't exist. There is nothing more infuriating or terrifying than not being heard. So they give me their power. I am the will of the people. As long as that's true, you can't brush me aside. I will always be here. You've poisoned enough minds for one lifetime. Stay here and rot. You won't come back from this. That seems... Oh. I don't know if I can kill him right now. Leave without a response. Again, these all seem like bad options, man. If I leave him to rot, he's going to break out. He's got, his people on his side. If I, deliberately make myself advantageous to him, I'm just going to have so much trouble moving forward. If I kill him, there's going to be a lot of very angry people, and this whole city is just going to descend into civil war. I think I just have to leave without saying anything and hope that he doesn't take that as a threat. He stammers, surprised, as the door cell slams behind you. Okay, good. As you depart, an excited man runs to meet you. They're ready with the barrels, he shouts. Hopefully this means I get my dredge back. Sorry, not my dredge, my Val back. Hey, Ludin. Oh yeah, Ludin should probably take over. Ludin is, like, literally the king's son. He's the prince. Surely he should step in. Ludin, there you are. I wasn't sure where you went after the bells. I kinda don't want to do another... I could do another posh voice to make him... he is pretty snooty, actually. I was with him when he died. He did not go easily. You get the distinct feeling their time together was strained. I thought we should, clear the air about Ludin being the king now. Oh, sorry, that was Eurys. I don't really know what her voice would be. I've always seen her as like an Angelina Jolie type of character. Believe me, I've been thinking of little else since we arrived. But if you're worried about me seizing control, don't be. As far as I'm concerned, nothing changes. Your banner is yours. The Val and the Horseborn make their own decisions. If you would like, we can discuss it further. Ludin waits quietly for a response. I like Ludin. He started off as a real snobbish dickhead, but as he's travelled with you through this apocalyptic kind of end time, as he's seen how other people live, he's gained perspective. I wouldn't mind him taking over from his father. But first of all, I'm gonna give my condolences. I suppose I am as well. I know that sounds strange. There is always a sharp edge to him. He wanted to be ruler, not a leader, if you catch the difference. I remembered this feeling he'd give me, that he truly did believed he deserved to rule men. I think passing it down to me was just a way of continuing to continue glorifying himself. Was his change of heart with the refugees a surprise to you? Was it a real change of heart? Or did he hope it would encourage me to take the crown? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I've chosen my own path. Ludin waits quietly for your response. So you've just given up on your birthright? Not long ago there was no such thing. We still cling to these banners because men follow deeds, not blood. My father wanted to change that. I've come to disagree. Don't look so surprised. It's just that you had a certain reputation, Prince Ludin. What changed? Traveling with you. Seeing how people live. I know, it sounds cliché. For a long time I was jealous of how others looked to you instead of me. But over time, what kind of sane person wants to appoint themselves as the one who tells others how they should live? You did it out of necessity, not privilege. It's a burden I don't envy anymore. Neither feels like we've changed until we look back at what idiots we used to be. Some of us anyway. But we've all been through some changes, haven't we? Ludin waits quietly for your response. What do you intend to do now? I still have some privileges, my half-son. I intend to use them. When we learned of the darkness, my father ordered every mender in Manaha to Aberrang. They still answer to me. I intend to find a solution that will protect us from the darkness. How's that going? Like a fat man coming home from a mead hall. Slow and stumbling. The menders are little more than bricklayers and nurses, to be honest. The Valka are another story, but they all stayed in Manaha against my father's wishes. Nobody knows what we've been up to, but I hope our goals are the same. We can't exactly go and check. Still, at least someone is working on it. Ludin waits quietly for your response. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Quietly. My voice broke a little bit. I won't take any more of your time. I'm glad you found me. Though, it was good to talk. Listen, if I ever wanted to rule now, it would be a struggle. Aberrang needs fewer struggles, not more. And fewer people trying to rule? What about when this is all over? Aberrang still needs a leader. I'll consider leadership another time, maybe. It will be the decision of the people, and right now, they look to you. The smart ones, anyway. Let me worry about the menders for now. It sounded like they're ready to go against ruin. I'll gladly stand with you in the fight if you need me. We both. You imagine a resemblance between you two you hadn't seen before, but you leave it unsaid, and turn your thoughts to the battle to come. See, I like Ludin. He's learned so much over the last 2 games. I want him to I want him to stand up and do the right thing and not let somebody like frickin' Ruga take control. But yeah, let's jump down and take on Ruin. Let's see if our ridiculous plan works. The nets have been wrapped around the barrels of oil. The horseborn wait at the ready, prepared to deliver them at a moment's notice. Sketchhatch trots nervously atop the wall. That must be every oil barrel in the city, Odlef says, looking at the full nets. Couldn't have gotten half as many without the Val. Rissa is preparing several archers with flaming arrows. She looks the happiest you've ever seen her. Let's hope this works, she says. The anchor comes again, a dark street. The horsemen are already gone, pulling along the netting where the obsidian hook punches through the wall. They heave the barrels over the top, the net catches and is pulled back toward Ruin. Now, shouts Rissa. Licks of fire flick through the air, like fireflies buzzing into the night, gently floating down, down. An explosion rips through the battlefield, rattling the earth and engulfing the sunder, blowing dirt and dust into the sky. Cheers erupt spontaneously all the way down the walls. Even the dredge have stopped from their assaults to watch. Is it done, you wonder? As the dust finally thins, you see Ruin rising, staggering, shearing dies in the throats. She's wounded, Odlef cries. We have to finish this now. Come, you hear shouted from the ground below. Canary flings her head back and smiles. Her horseborn look ready to run. We go quickly. Odlef strifes an ecstatic gasp when she realizes that Canary intends. You scramble onto horseborn backs, soon finding yourself racing through the halls of dredge you would have crashed against on foot. But the dredge come in endless waves, eventually slowing you to a crawl. They surround you from all sides, until all you can see is black stone and yellow eyes. Over your shoulder you hear the heavy clang of metal and black armor, and the Val shove past with fire in their eyes. Up, Hunter! We will find the path this time, Hakon crows. Then over the din of battle, a drumming rhythm draws your attention. To your right a cloud of dust is rising, approaching swiftly until it collides with the army of dredge, tossing bodies into the air. Okay, that's fucking cool. So, that's actually really cool. Because of all of the decisions I've made over the last couple games, like, the Val and the Horseborn just might not be there. Like, either one of them might not be there. Those options would not have been open. Okay, I imagine this battle would have gone a hell of a lot differently if those guys weren't around. Oh man, that's neat. So, tell you what, because Luden's been chatting to him and he's been nice, I'm gonna bring him in. I'm gonna bring out Hogan, bring in Hakon, and I'm gonna switch Rook and Rissa around. So this is very much not a defensible force that I have. These guys are primarily heavy hitters and fast movers, but let's go for it. I like keeping things in line with what the text is saying. I like having the same characters there. Like, yeah, it's not the most effective sometimes, but I like my role playing. Oh shit, boss fight. Is that Ruin? Ooh boy, that's a big one. Untouchable. On Ruin's turn, she pushes back all adjacent units to her. Oh, that's a nasty special ability. And that hook, oh man, that hook is massive. Okay, this is going to be tough. What have we got? Oh, that's neat. Several of you guys start with damaged armor. That's cool. Right. So let's bring... Okay, so let's bring our people who are first in our turn over here, see if we can quickly smash past these guys. And let's bring our archers over on this side to try and take out their slingers. We'll have one archer on this side, spearman here. Oh wait, is this who I think it is?
I haven't swung a hammer in a century, but that doesn't mean I have forgotten how! Ubin's back. Oh hell yeah. Do
supposed to be, I spent this entire time waiting for his Lord of the Ring-esque moment, the moment he disappeared in the second game and said, well, I'm off to meet the Horseborn. I just spent this entire time waiting for his Gandalf moment where he charges in with backup. Ooh. Then speak of Sunder that can heal themselves. Shit, okay. Well, this looks like a shield that I can't get through. I've never seen that ability before. Okay. We've got some... I'm guessing I can't hurt him during this stage. But yeah, let's see what these are just basic Horseborn, these aren't named characters. So let's move this Javelin Thrower up to this guy. I think I'm going to try and pin him, reduce his movement, because these slingers can run around the battlefield if they don't go in check. Okay, so I have to break that barrier to stop them from healing. Okay, cool. And this dude is... Okay, this dude's like a fast-moving cavalry. Right. Let's bring you here. Use it's not long enough. Shit. Okay. I thought I could run over them from that distance, but I guess characters who aren't heroes don't have quite strong abilities. I don't think I've ever used Ubin in combat. Real weaknesses. Single out an enemy, all allies in range attack their target for either strength or armor damage. Oh, okay. So I need to get people around you and then use this. Okay, that's great. In the meantime, let's just charge you up, my dude. Because I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure the only time I've ever used him ever in the game is like in the tutorial of the first game. Oh, okay. That's some good fan service. Alright, let's bring Hakon up behind him. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I guess we get like a strength bonus if they're together. Yeah, that's healing. We got +1 of armor and of health. Alright, Rook. Let's get up behind this fire. Attack this further away one, break their armor. Hopefully open them up for Canary to charge in next turn. Okay, let's just move you up. Save willpower for later. Because, oh yeah, when this dude comes in, this is going to be real bad. Holy shit. He just took out... That was 14 damage, Jesus Christ. Oh, he's tough. Okay, that's trouble. That's a lot of trouble. That's real bad. That's real bad. Okay, I need to swing these guys. I need to take out these two and just swing everyone here around as quickly as possible. Let's use some of that willpower and just start. I need to take these guys out real quickly and surround this boss. Right, Ludin, not in the best position. Might just get rid of this like spike barrier here so you can charge up next turn. Oh Jesus, how the fuck did Rook get so hurt? Oh man, that's no good. Right. Okay, let's start moving up the humans. I might just call reinforcements right away and put them a bit closer to this guy and just basically just sacrifice this little fella. I know that's harsh, but if he can take the brunt of the force up here, just by using stone wall, I can hopefully distract the big nasty boss. Right, and get. Okay, so he can move real far. So no matter where I put Ubin, he's just going to get wrecked by that boss if he gets within range. So let's go after this dude's armor. That's a huge chunk taken out of his armor. And then hopefully Hakon can come in here and start causing some serious damage in the next couple turns. Okay, 10. I'm just going to do it. I want to be able to take out these guys as quickly as possible. They make horrible defensive buffs as the match goes on. The battle. Right, let's start bringing Rook up and go after... none of these people were really that badly damaged. Let's just keep Rook chipping away at people's armor for the moment. Once Luden and Canary get into range, that's like a pretty good strike team. Right. Bring Iris up in the back. What's her abilities? Bird of Prey, Slag and Burn. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use Slag and Burn on this tile here. And what it means is it actually throws down like a little square or kind of a cross of kind of oil, coal, and then sets it on fire. And it will damage anybody who's in it or walks across it. So yeah, I've managed to like almost kill that guy right away. Holy shit, Rook! How the hell did you get? I need to figure. I need to keep Rook back. I forgot he was so low in health. Right, Luden. Charge up here. He took some fire damage, but that's okay. What have we got? Impale. I needed to move him one step closer for that to work. Impale's really good to take out the slingers because it means that once you... It's essentially like a critical hit that causes bleeding. So if he manages to use it on a slinger, anytime they move, they then take damage. Because these guys retreat automatically if you hit them, you can, you know, just wipe them out in basically one hit. Right, I'm just going to use... actually... No, I can exert myself and just take out this slinger. I was going to my go-to bloody flail move. A staple of my tactics. Okay, so each turn he just... Oh my god, did he just take out... Fuck me, that was bad. He just took out... Oh god. Eesh. Okay. Maybe I just need to start ignoring these guys and... No. No. Okay, 1, 2... Okay, these three are on really low health, so hopefully I can take them out next turn and then start focusing on this guy. Because... Man, he is a real tough guy. He just managed to take out like 3 people in a single hit, one after the other. This is going to be a tough boss. Right, Rook, you're almost done, dude. Which slinger goes next? Can I exert enough? No, okay. Yeesh, okay. Which of these guys goes next? Right. He goes after that, right. He's going to be in range next turn. Right, so I'm just going to try and take out as much of this guy's health as possible, because I don't have anybody who can finish these guys off in the turn order. Or at least their turn isn't, you'll see. So like, I didn't have anybody who could chase him down next turn, that's basically it. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted and a bit worried by this big dude. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to use Slag and Burn again and see if I can, like, just try and whittle him down bit by bit. Okay, 5 and 2, that's pretty good. Just need a bit more. Right, Canary, get up here and finish these guys off. Jesus Christ, man. That's Luden gone. Holy shit, this guy's tough. Holy shit. Right. Do you have Stonewall or anything? No. Right, you've got Bloody Flail though. Right, I'm just gonna get him up here, use Bloody Flail, take out as much of his armor as health as I can, and just hopefully the rest of the people here can do some damage to him. Because if he's able to just take out anybody in my party in one hit, I'm in serious trouble. And that's him starting off wounded. Right, guard. Okay, I'm just gonna... The guard can take this hit. I'm just gonna get him in here and try to just... basically use him to distract this guy, so Uben can get up here and start focusing in on the boss. The Ruin of the Sunder, as it's properly called. This is in the way. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna have to waste a turn. Waste a turn knocking down this block. Oh, okay, cool. So his special ability just killed his own guy? Who's that? Ooh, jeez, Arisism was dead. That's not good. You're gonna get knocked back next turn, so I need to move you away. Gonna get Rook to... How many enemies are there? 1, 2... Okay, there's only 2 enemies left, so I'm gonna use Rook's special ability, Call to Arms, which is, begin pillage, so basically just remove the turn order. So right now, because there's 2 of them, they get a turn for like every single one of my characters, just one after the other. If I use this, remove that turn order, and boom. Now it's like a bunch of my guys get to all move at once, which should hopefully remove his special ability, and mean that I can start to cause serious damage to him in quick succession. So yeah, once his turn goes, there's nothing he can do while all my guys get into position. Well, aside from mess everyone up. So I think what I'm going to do with Canary is use Poison Tip, start poisoning him over time, ignore his armor. I'm going to bring Peaches around to the above him, use Bloody Flail. Okay, good. Bring in the Clansman, reduce his armor a bit more. Bring in Ubin, who, I could just finish him off. I could just get Ubin to run in and smack him. But I kind of want to use reveal weakness and just get everyone to gang up on him. Yeah, I want to get everyone to gang up on him. Oh, shit. I really thought that would have killed him. Balls. Whatever. Should have just hit him. Right, Rook, just cause damage. Wrist, you can use Slag and Burn on that guy. Yeah, whatever. Slag and Burn. This should hopefully cause the rest of the damage I need, because I could use a normal... Oh no, I thought because she was so weak I wouldn't be able to do anything, but because I've taken his armor out, she can just finish him off. Nice. Right, let's just take out this last guy real fast. Just do damage to his health. Okay, great. No, I'm... Okay. Okay, cool, so that's how I get rid of this guy. Keep Rook alive, knock down the rest of the enemies, initiate pillage, so I remove the turn order, and then just gang up on him. Ah, that felt good. Ah, that felt good. Cool. Okay, I know how to take him out now. Oh, it's like, that's one of the reasons why I try to save character's willpower moving into a fight, because like a single special ability can completely change the flow of the battle and completely change the flow of the game, and just open up options for you that shouldn't technically be open at that point. Okay, that felt good. That dude's gonna come back though, they always come back. The dredge don't die, they just kind of sleep for a bit. But I know how to deal with him next time. Just need to keep those guys alive. Which, given how everything else is going, might not be so easy. Whew. Let the tales tell that you, a humble hunter from a small forest town, stood against not one, but 2 Sunder. Now ruin lays dead at your feet. He's probably not dead. The dredge keep their distance as you limp back to the city. The people of Aberrang watch silently from behind the walls, afraid to believe what they see. Suddenly cheers ring out to you, rising into a chorus of adulation. I'm dyslexic. So, adulation, whatever, sure, adulation, that's that word. Even if you dour clansmen stare with hard eyes, most likely Ruga's loyalists. For chanting your name, Odlef grins. You reply, only because they don't know yours yet. That's sweet. I like that. Hours pass since the siege. You find old Liv on the ramparts, looking out into the distance. The darkness sure seems a lot closer than before ruin appeared. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you something. Looking back on the last few days, have I been acting too recklessly? No, I wouldn't have you any other way. You seem to be taking charge lately. What changed? I wish you would tell me before you take risks. I want to know if there's something I should look out for. I get it. We should be a team. I'll try harder. I've never regretted giving you the banner, but it's been a struggle to stay silent. I feel like I'm the only one arguing with stubborn men for the greater good. If I dare show the same sort of confidence, well, they have words for a woman like that. It wears you down. Aren't we all fighting for the same thing? If Juno doesn't make it, after everything we've been through, you hear the shuffle of large footsteps joining you. Hard not to notice them. Nothing's changed. We'll deal with whatever comes. Ooh. I haven't done a voice for Uben yet, but I love him. I love him. Look at him. He's such a lovely vowel, and he's always got his little ink quill ready to write things down. I love him. My little academic. Keep hope. No, sorry. Keep hope. Look at how many survived asunder today, thanks to our efforts. Be glad for that. Speak for yourself, Uben. How did you get that horseborn tribes to travel Dalalond? To leave Dalalond, sorry. Ah, well, when you learn someone's language, you can speak to them, you see. I wish they were more like you, Uben. A long story, friends, a long story, but the short of it is that the Dredge are also in the south, as many as here. You look over the wall's edge, where the Dredge have withdrawn in the absence of ruin. They mill aimlessly. Bring every sunder you've got, you stony bastards. Why just give up? They've got the numbers to overwhelm us. I just appreciate a moment of rest. Why give up, actually? Yeah, I'm curious as to how they operate. They are a mysterious group. Odlev, I'm not sure they were ever into this fight to begin with. I think we're all looking for some peace right now, even the Dredge. Damn them, the silence is almost worse than fighting. A new sound slowly begins to take its place, a wobbling moan that fills you with unease, and makes the hair stand on the end. Should we be worried about this? I don't know, they're just standing there. It's almost as if they're crying. This is worse. This is worse than the silence. Maybe they're just feeling the pressure a little sooner than us. The darkness doesn't care whose side you're on. Chapter 19. The hounds are a-hungered. Look out, you bark. Bolvik has been gaining ground on the caravan since fleeing Strand, but now he's in full-on sprint. His axe flies towards Evan's head, clanging off Volker's shield at the last moment. Static crackles, bolts of lightning rip into the ground, tossing clouds of soot high into the air, but it clears to reveal no body. You can feel Bolvik watching malevolently from afar. Then his warped army turns, disappearing behind a hill. At least he seems to be remembering the sting, Evan huffs. Volker shakes her head, picking up the engraved axe Bolger threw. This is a prized possession, made from his own hon. The only reason he had thrown it is because he thought he could end this here and now. She hangs the axe on her belt and stares out into the darkness. I'm more worried about a Bulwark I can't see than one I can. Bulwark's nasty work, if anybody remembers the second one. Real nasty berserker. He can wreck fools in an instant. Some of us still need to sleep, Volker bursts, eyeing Juno. You haven't rested since leaving Strand. If I know Bulwark, that's what he's waiting for. He's going to tire us out before bringing down the other axe. Juno replies, I cannot sense the warp approaching. We will rest little and lightly. The ravens chafe at being told what to do. Volker is clearly preparing to say something. I mean, I don't encourage a fool and rest. I mean, that's... Keeping a guard won't help with what's following us. Let Volker make the call. I think we need to get the mercenaries, or just support Juno, but I do think we need to keep the mercenaries on our side. They do not like us at the moment. Let's hand off some responsibility to me. Count on an attack tonight, Volker says. You seek out a rocky outcropping that covers as much of your back as possible. Everyone but the lookouts sleep now, she says, so we're rested when it comes. As Volker expected the warp to come, Bulwark is nowhere in sight, but you can't shake the feeling he's watching. Alrighty. So it looks like we're fighting warped. Wayright's amulet. I wonder... Sorry, I can't help but get distracted by item descriptions. -1 aggro, +2 move. Ooh, that's cool. That'd be super handy to give to any of my, like... That might be worth giving to the Apostate Dredge, because he moves so slowly. +1 armor % to adjacent allies. Right, I'm bringing him in. I'm going to leave Spar out in case a boss turns up at some point. I don't like Ollie, so I want to switch him out with somebody. Maybe... What's this guy's deal? Raid Master. What can he do? Stone Wall, Bloody Flail, Shield Wall. Okay. Kumar. Ah, yeah, right. So this dude's just a big tank, really. You can also, like... This ability is cool, called Forge Ahead. Basically means that he can use his turn to kind of give command to an ally. So, like, if he can't reach anyone, you can command an ally to do it for you and basically skip the turn order. It's pretty cool if you want to, like, open up special abilities later on. So for this one, I'm going to bring in a Spearman instead of Juno. Leave Evan in here, and I think I'm going to bring in this Shield Master, and then have these two, the big dredge, the Shield Master, and then maybe also Volker, like shore up Evan and keep him protected, because that dude is weak as hell. But once you start using his special abilities, you can like really rip up the enemy with them. Right, these warped look much... Ooh, hello. Warped bear. Oh, great. Wait, he doesn't sound good. Oh man, these are some warped Val. Oh, fuck. I hate these guys. These guys turned up in the second game. They're in one battle. They have the hardest fight in that entire game. Shit. I hate these guys. They like link themselves to your troops. It's like anytime they get hurt, your troops get hurt. Fuck, that's terrible. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to fight these guys until much later in the game. Looks like we've got warped Val. Some humans. Right. This is going to be a tricky one. Let's see where we want people to go. Okay, I kind of want Evan in the middle. Shield bearers close by. I think having my big dredge to take on Verval on this side kind of makes sense. Shield bearer here can hopefully run up in front of Evan. I'll put Volca next to him. I think I will have another spearman in behind them. And I will bring Ivor over to this side and hope. I don't understand why his armor's... Oh, damn it, it's an item I've got on him. Idiot Ralph. -3 armor. Should have... an idiot for not noticing that. And hopefully he can take on this bear. It's kind of tough, but maybe one of these guys can use the range attack to help him out. Oh man, these guys are just going to get right up into him. Look at that, like within one turn they can reach Evan. Right, I'm going to have to play very defensively on this one. Abilities... Champion. Shield Maiden and adjacent allies take half damage from attacks. So I'm just gonna kind of pop that and hope that people who get into range don't really mess fools up. And for you, I'm gonna put on Shield Wall in case this guy just charges in. Which he's doing. It's like, even with Shield Wall, that still damaged everyone. Right. Let's push you up front. Abilities... What's Kindle again? Oh, no. I don't want to use that, because that damages everyone who's near him. So let's just attack this guy for the moment. And do some armor damage, I think. Let these guys come in bit by bit. Bring a big boy Ivor around the back. I don't know why I called him that. Apologies. A basic attack right now seems okay for this guy. Take out half his health. Now hopefully my spearman can finish him off. Oh no, now it's Evan's turn. Right. Arc Lightning, no point using it at the moment. Troll Stones, no point using them. I might use Mend on Ivor, just to see if I can boost his armor back up. No, I guess that's just his maximum level with that item attached. I need to switch that out. I really don't like people having reduced armor as this goes on. And yeah, hopefully my group can kind of hold strong since two of the people here give everyone else defensive buffs. So let's use Champion again. Shore up these three. This guy might be able to just kill him. Okay, good. Let's do that. I think he explodes. Yep. Hopefully that means that anybody who runs across here just gets messed up. You know what? Since this guy's a big tank, I might break that formation. Have him up here, basically just to try and cause trouble, and hopefully get these guys to swarm him. And then that way, Evan can use Chain Lightning on one of them, and hope, and kind of try to just ricochet around him from a distance. So yeah, let's bring up Ivor. I think just use Strength Attack, take out half this guy's health right away. Yeah, that's kind of a tricky thing about lining up a Chain Lightning, is that they need to be diagonal from each other on their squares. Otherwise it doesn't quite hit them. So let's move you up behind the dredge. Try Arc Lightning, see if it bounces, but no, it has to be directly diagonal. Ah, that's a shame. Let's just use Troll Stones then. And like block off their retreat, force them into this middle section. Oh Christ, I forgot about the bear. Okay, his attack damaged both of them, that's okay. Ooh, wait, why is Ivor gone purple? Has he been like infected? He's warping. What the fuck is warping? Oh jeez, okay, that's no good. I hope they can't turn. Basically he just gets minus everything as the turn goes on. Jesus, okay. That's naked. Bring up Spearman. Try and get rid of the bear's armor. Because like, yeah, the bears can just tank hits, and I forgot that all of these guys absorb damage anyway. It's no good, right. bring you around. Just use that champion ability to again try and protect these guys. Nice one, dodged it. I'm gonna have to run through this. Okay. I think it's worth it. I lose willpower, but, you know, I can still use bloody flail on this fool. My favourite move in the whole damn game. Okay, I've got an idea. Oh no, that would leave him open. I was kind of thinking I could go around here, use his special ability where he like slams down his shield, knocks everyone back, but that would leave Ivan open up for retaliation. So, what if? No, this isn't the best position for him to be in, but you know what? Just tank hits, my dude. Just tank hits. I think I can take out this little... I'm going to exert myself just a little bit in case this little guy absorbs damage. Okay, good. I still don't have anybody I can really use Chain Lightning with, but I'm going to use Tempest, I think. Yeah, and just exert himself a little bit so that he hits all three of them, not my guy. Hopefully. Okay, good, that's one down. I was kind of hoping that would cause like a chain... There it is, the chain reaction of damage from the Val. Ooh, okay. Right, Evan, get behind Volca. Use Mend on Ivor. Okay, good. That's half of his armor back. Which was needed after that. And let's use a special ability on this guy. I've never really liked the pig sticker ability this guy has. It basically gives you plus chance for a critical hit. I prefer Impale for the Spearman because it basically knocks targets back and then makes them take bleed damage if they have to move anywhere. It's the same ability as Luden. I think of the Spearman's abilities, it's definitely the better of the two. Alright, I just need to keep Volca using that champion ability to protect allies near her, because I do not want to have my menders open. See, now that's the move I fucking hate these guys using. This weird tentacle move does damage to him. I think it might heal him a bit, but then if he like links up with him by doing that, anytime he takes damage, my spearman will take damage. It fucking sucks, man. Luckily it's not happening at the moment, so my spearman is fine, but man, I hate it if they manage to get to do that. Okay, let's move you around and start taking out these big guys. I'm going to use his special ability here, I think. The Dumbfire, which is just minus armor, minus strength to any enemy who's on the tile. And hopefully this guy will move around here, because if he moves this way he will lose willpower. If he moves this way, oh no, he absorbs willpower. Shit, the warp to get extra willpower from that. Okay, I was really hoping that wouldn't be the case. But because this is down here and Ivor's here, if I use... Oh, I was kind of hoping... Shit, it won't go far enough. I was hoping I could use Battering Ram to get him through there. Whatever, let's just use a strength attack and make it ricochet into this guy. I'm still kind of annoyed that nobody went into range of like a chain lightning move. Whatever, let's use Troll Stones, use it on these guys at the back, cause damage to both of them, stop him from retreating. It does mean that I'm going to have to move a little bit to get in range of this guy. It would mean running over anything that takes up willpower, but you know what? I'm just going to try and take out this bear. Just try and take him out in a moment. Ah shit, left a big explosion. See now that's kind of the smart move I need to do, is just use Battering Ram to knock away their defensive players. Evan's in the way of the dredge. Okay, you know what, Volker? You're going to come up here, but you're not going to use your defensive move. It's time for you to start hitting these guys. Take off half of his health. Let somebody else here deal with them. And open up a gap for the spearman to charge in. Ah, it's 70%, but I'm going to take it. Okay, good. That's the one thing playing XCOM a lot has taught me, is when you see a percentage chance that's not perfect, just take it anyway, man. Just roll the dice. It's better than being an overly cautious player trying to line everything up perfectly. But yeah, Ivor is not in a good position. That warped effect is real nasty. Still, let's exert and get rid of them. Ooh, another round. Okay, well, Ivor definitely needs to go. He is very badly damaged. Volker, Evan, and the Dredge can stay. I might swap out my Axeman for Hogan. Just kind of replace the same stats as we move in. The Spearman, I think, is okay. I do want another Valve, though. Maybe. Tell you what, we haven't used Kruma in a while. Let's bring him in. And yeah, that seems okay. Fight. Gonna move him around. Okay, good. So we're gonna come from this direction. Let's keep people away from this and try and keep the Dredge away from it. Bring up Axeman and Shield Bearers. Put Evan in here. Hopefully can block that point off. Put Spearman up behind here. Keep Kuma in here to like shore up this flank. Jesus Christ, that was... Are you serious? They almost killed Evan in one hit. Okay, you need to just put on that champion ability right now and protect him. Like, he cannot take another hit. Man, that's a cold open. That's a stone cold move to open with. Right. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm gonna move my Dredge up here, leave this opening for these guys, but then I'm going to use that dumbfire ability. Yeah, lay that for that entire area, and then hopefully anybody who walks across this just immediately starts to take damage. And Evan, man, you desperately need to heal yourself. It's a shame he's not within range of these guys, but because they're diagonal, I can finally use Chain Lightning. I'm going to only use a couple points for it, because there aren't that many people attached to it. Just a couple. But, yeah, any damage I can do to these guys before they get in range is welcome. Right. Let's start running the Spearman around front. Champion should still protect him. Let's get rid of this guy's armor. Next turn with him, I'm going to see if I can get him to charge in and use the pig sticker move. Or the impaler, sorry. And I want Hogan basically just rest up at the moment and try and draw these guys across here. Alright, Kumar, what are your abilities? Suddering Impact, right, let's just run up here. Use Suddering Impact and basically just do like adjacent damage to everyone here. Yes, that's like -2 to everyone along that line. Ooh, that was a big hit. I need you to use Champion again. Keep these two alive. Yep, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's move you in here. Take out the Slinger and open up this flank. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's resting. Okay. Ah, shit. He's lined up diagonally to my boy. I could take out both the archers, but that would also pass on the chain lightning to him. No one's really that low on armor. Trollstones? Let's just put trollstones behind the big dredge here. Stop people running backwards. Trap him in here with us. Hopefully Kumar can tank out these guys for a little bit. Meanwhile, you run in here. Wait, what the fuck. He had like an Overwatch move. I wasn't expecting that. Right, impale. Use impale on him. Cause him to bleed and run around as his turn goes on. Because he should hopefully move in the next turn. Right. Bloody flail. And hopefully we can cause serious damage to him next turn. Right. Let's try forge ahead again. Put it on this guy. Cause a chain reaction. But yeah. Next turn. When's Evan's turn? Okay. Right, so there's no one who can really hurt Kumar in the next couple turns. So Evan should be okay to shore up and mend his armor. If not, then I'm really fucked. Let's just take out this big guy. He's gonna cause me damage if I leave him open. Shit. Please don't tell me he's linked up now. Yeesh, 1 health left, 1 health. Oh, that's no good. Oh, could use arc lightning on this guy. Would that? Not worth it. I need to use mend. Ah, it's so good being able to have a mender in your party. I wish I... Oh my god, yeah, you really need armor. Oh shit, she really needs armor. I should think her shield got broken. Fucking hell, okay. Alright, I forgot about this. Can I still use... Oh man, that's cool. I forgot that instead of having a thing that generates willpower, they had this like arch and lightning strike. Oh, that's handy. That's really handy. And I can still take a turn. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good. That's great. Great, I'm just going to exert willpower and take this guy out. Because these guys need some protection. They're both so close to death. Speaking of which... Fuck, okay. So that's Evan lost his protection. What have we got here? Right, I'm going to use Sudden Impact on this guy, see if I can cause damage to the slingers as well. And let's bring in my stone boys. Right, what have we got? You know what, I'm thinking, oh damn it, he doesn't have any willpower. Right, whatever, let's use another one of those lightning strikes. And then let's use a normal attack on this guy. So now... uh-oh. Right, Evan, you need to just get back behind. No... You need him. He needs mended again. He always needs mended. Dredge can take the hit, so I'm going to move my spearman next to him just for a defensive bonus. Oh, actually, no, before... No, there's no one diagonal. Right, let's just take out this guy's armor. Hogan can hopefully mess him up next turn. Although that does mean Evan loses his defensive stat. Okay, you know what, it's a risk I'm going to have to take. I can't... These guys by themselves are not going to be able to take all this on. I need everybody to just charge in. But I might use run through on this guy. charge through both of them, cause damage to both of them, and then that leaves Hogan able to try run in and mess these fools up next turn. Okay, awesome. Removed his armor, killed that guy. Okay, let's go and just push him right back to where he was. Cheers, dude. Cheers, big guy. They're both pretty weak, so I don't have to worry about them. I think it's just the spearman. Also, he's the only guy who's in range of Evan, so let's just see if I can take him out. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to. I can do half damage, but still, it's better than nothing. Right, take out this big guy. Hopefully that slinger can't then get in range of Evan. Alright. No, I'm just gonna use this. Oh no, no one's within range. No one really can get mended. Right, I'm just gonna move him up behind Hogan. Gonna use this kind of bonus arch lightning on this guy. Because none of my guys are like next to him, he will it won't move damage onto them. And then I'm gonna use arch lightning on him anyway. Do an additional 3 damage. And then that means that these guys can now focus on them instead of having to protect Evan. But like I've removed the threat that's closest to him. Only 60%. There's no willpower left. Whatever, just go for the armor. You can take him out. No one can touch Evan. Ooh, slow. Okay, no, that's fine. He's focusing on the archer. The spearman, sorry. Okay, so at this point I really wish I did have that willpower horn. Everybody's special abilities have just disappeared at this point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the Val one step over, allow a human to charge in through here, and just cause damage to this guy's armor for the moment. Okay, okay. Let's tell you what. Move you. Oh, he doesn't have any willpower. Shit. I was going to use that special ability again where, like, blast ice all the way down there. Whatever. Let's just take this guy out. Hope the slinger doesn't then run up to try and take on Evan. Although... Arch lightning. Let's just take this dude out. I imagine there's going to be another wave after this, and hopefully it isn't Bolvak as a boss, otherwise I'm in serious trouble. Let's rest you up. You can just take him out, Kuma. You big beast. But oh man, playing as this group is really making me want some menders in the party in our rank, because I just don't have anybody who's like a good support role down there. I've got like a bunch of heavy hitters, but nobody who can like heal my guys up and, you know, keep them in the fight as it goes on. Okay, that's not bad. I was kind of hoping that there would be a boss or something. I'm kind of in a boss mood after taking on that Sunder. Volka called it. When the warped came, they came hard. There's no doubt anymore that Bolvak has some kind of command over them. Volka comes stomping toward you and Juno, flicking smouldering black ash from her shield. She doesn't look happy. Of course she doesn't. She got her head caved in that last fight. Let's get something straight, Juno. You drag us out here as captives, and now Bolvak's trying to hunt us down and kill us. Do you see how messed up this is? And back there you try to give my ravens orders? Tell me again why we are allowed to rest. Tell me again when we're allowed to rest. Go on, say it to my face. Volka has a point. You did kidnap her. Juno's expression betrays no emotion. What would you recommend, Volka? Oh no, don't you dare pretend to be the reasonable one right now. Steen plumes from Volker's nostrils like an angry ox, swirling through the cold air. I don't even want to hear your voice. The ravens are under my command, and if you want anyone watching your back instead of putting a knife... What if Ivar spoke on my behalf? You know what? That sounds like a great idea. Wait, how did I get dragged into this? You two need to find some common ground. If this ends in bickering, I'll take charge. You know what, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're fucked unless we can get along, so you two need to find common ground. The only common ground is fixing this. After that, no promises. The end of the world sure makes people ready to fuck each other up, it seems.
The guard stone ahead shimmers. It seems to hold some sway over the darkness somehow. Or maybe the darkness itself finds them distasteful.
Are those other people? And a dredge? Huh. Strange. For those who don't know, or didn't see them in the first two games, the godstones are basically monuments to the old gods, the gods who have either died or abandoned us to our fate. They are very mystic and epic, and at times a bit unnerving. A golden glow greets you, the first warmth you felt since entering the darkness. Dishevelled women and children huddle on one side of the godstone, while the dredge sits on the other. The dredge has arranged a circle of obsidian stones around itself, and just outside that lie the bodies of a couple of dead men. Ain't this a sight? Ollie grins. Then he frowns. I have a feeling this is about to become our problem. You're new. Hilda. Praise the gods, someone has finally come, carrying a divine light. Not exactly. The matronly woman face falls as she gets a better look at you. I know that crest, ravens. She points with an accusation, shaking finger towards the stone slinger. What is this? Have you brought more dredge to slaughter us? The stone hurler stands within its ring of stone, warbling loudly as you approach the godstone. The old woman recoils in disgust. Well, how interesting. This one is terrified of you, Ivar. Me? What? Me? Why? How do you know that? They have a language. Well, I know they have a language. I want to know how she knows it. She's still mysterious and I don't quite trust her yet. Because she said so. Called you Destroyer. I've heard of the Destroyer before, but I have no idea I was travelling with him. Is it really you? They speak of you like we do Bellower. Thought you'd be bigger. It's a misunderstanding. Where would you hear such a thing? Travelling with the Valka, but you do not know where we are headed? You're an interesting one, Ivar. We should talk more. The old woman rejoins you again, after a heated battle of whispers with a king. She clears her throat. I am called Hildy. We came here to pray when the skies darkened. I guess I don't need to tell you we're only alive now because of the godstone. A miracle. And they say the gods are dead. Then this slag comes from nowhere. It attacks us. Killed their husbands and mine as well. Aye, a right miserable soul sucker he was, but an injustice to be killed by this thing. She gestures rudely at the stone hurler, that makes a hissing sound like escaping steam. Quiet, filthy thing. You'll take us somewhere safe, surely you will. The opposite. You don't want to go where we're going. God's alive. Has everyone lost their minds? At least give us justice. Don't leave the slag alive to kill us and eat our children. We can do that much. Alfrun, what's the dredge side of the story? They don't eat children. This isn't our problem. I mean, I sort of don't want to piss these people off, but I do want to understand what these strange creatures are and how they work. There's more to them than just mindless killing machines, I think. Hilda brushes at the implication. Alfrun taps her spear and the horns vibrate with a faint hum. The dredge sings a soft response. She says they left her no choice but to defend herself, stuck here, same as them. By the gods, we've been found by the only slag lovers in a dying world. She snatches something shiny from the hands of one of her kin, waving it in front of you. This is what the ravens need, isn't it, you disgusting vultures? Family heirloom, worth more than it looks. I say we bring the stone hurler along with us, Ivor. I mean, we've already got one. You said it was terrified of me. Then she won't put up much of a struggle, will she? What are you talking about? Kill it already, kill it. Enough, keep your trinkets and the dredge both. We're leaving. That seems like a recipe for disaster. It did slay all these men, we can't take the risk. Convince the stone hurler to come along. Man, I don't wanna like hurt these people or insult them, but if I bring the dredge along, I'm assuming that they're either going to turn on me or they're just going to stay here and they're going to die. If I do hurt the dredge, however, the other dredge in my group might turn against me or be upset about it. I imagine Alfrun not the happiest, and she looks like she can be pretty mean, but she also looks quite evil and maybe not to be trusted. Shit. Man, I'm not sure. My instinct says to convince the stone hurler to come along, but I've already got some dredge in my group. I'm not entirely sure I can trust her yet. I'm gonna kill the dredge and hopefully find a way to get these people to safety. You drop the dredge with a single unexpected swing, blackening the snow. Hildy tosses the heirloom at your feet. I didn't want the heirloom, Well then, what are you waiting for? Praise for killing a slag. Ollie roars with laughter at the woman's foul mood, joking that she'd make a fine match for Spar. Spar claims she's too old. You move on. You know what? They're resting up, and I think it's time I rested up. We're going to call that a day for this installment of Munch Plays the Banner Saga free. My name is Ralph. We have new episodes every Thursday, and hopefully by recording in 1440p and then just messing around with it in the edit rather than downscaling it in recording, this will all look a lot sharper, a lot lovelier. Ciao everyone. See you next time.